How's it going, Blazers? Working to bring you specifications you can relate to so you can have an educated decision on your purchases. This is going to be a knife from Tuya Knife. This is the Envy V4. Dave Warren has been the US representative for some time now, and this is actually going to be his design. So this is V4, so the fourth iteration of his design. So that's what it looks like in pocket. So this one is a little bit stronger coming out of the pocket, probably about 3 pounds, 7 ounces. If you haven't been to the channel before, I kind of have specifications, so I'm going to kind of stick to that a little bit more. Sometimes I throw in like blade length and all these other things that other people cover, and then you can also find it on the website. So I'll give you things that really you don't really find in many other places, so that's what we're going to do. So some people have issue with this. I don't know why. This is like 30 bucks. So get on Amazon. You can get more expensive ones, but for some reason some people in the comment like get all worked up over like measuring stuff. So this is going to be the Tuya knife. Now that's going to be in pocket, titanium pocket clip for that, T6 hardware, T8 for the pivot. So that's going to be what that looks like here. So that's going to be that look. It does have that carbon fiber with the copper infused. It also does have one that's aluminum, so you can get it through their website as well as through like Blade HQ is now they actually started to sell there. But you can pick that up directly from their website. $239 is the price point for the knife, so it's a good price point for what you're getting, because you're getting basically the S90V blade steel. So that's going to be a really good price point for it. And then, so S90V is about 9 on an edge retention according to Knife Steel Nerds. So that's for his testing. So 7.5 corrosion and about 3.5 for toughness. This one's going to have a different blade shape for it as well. So very much a forward tip angle. So you're not going to really have much rocking or anything else to be able to get that into any of the cardboard or anything else. So I mean, you're pretty much already there. So most people use their knives for Amazon boxes, Walmart boxes, whatever else you're shopping for. So really, that's kind of where it lands. So this one does have a little bit of the things that I saw. That's kind of a little bit of maybe a QC thing, but just on this edge here, it might not come through. So you just see just right on this edge here. Get my fingernail to ride on that. So it's not totally flush as far as the inserts for it, and then the only other area was going to be right about here. So that's going to be there's a little bit of a ridge right in this section right here by the lock bar. So that's going to be the only two things, but otherwise a very nice knife, very ergonomic, a nice feel in hand for it as well. But the actual knife is about 3.7 ounces, and then for the channel we use quarters and pennies if you haven't been as well. So if you have these things lying around, most people don't have coins anymore, but it's going to be basically those 18 quarters and 1 penny. So how you're going to work that out? So if you have a lighter knife than 3.7 ounces, you can take quarters or pennies and kind of add it to the scale, so you can get that feel for how that feels in your hand. So that's where you can kind of build it up. This is 0.2 ounces, this is 0.1 ounces. Kind of see what that looks like for you. Get that in hand, because a lot of times numbers are some numbers, but without having it in hand, it's kind of hard to tell. For the degree of primary, this is going to be about 8 degrees inclusive, so 4 degrees per side. A kitchen knife is going to be probably around, kitchen knife is probably, I guess that's around 3 degrees inclusive, so it's a really slicey for most kitchen knives for it. But get those smudge marks off of there. So that's going to be what that looks like. So it does have that lanyard loop on the back side as well. So yeah, nice looking knife from Tuya. And then so the primary again was 8 degrees. Secondary, which is actually your sharpened edge, that one's going to be 22 degrees per side, so 44 degrees inclusive for it, measured by the little laser thing. Some people have issue with this. I don't know why. This is like 30 bucks. So get on Amazon. You can get more expensive ones, but for some reason some people in the comment like get all worked up over like measuring stuff. Don't know why, but they watched the video, so welcome to the channel. But that's going to be what you have for it. So really nice looking. So thank you for Dave Warren from Tuya Knife for sending this along to check out. It does very well, cuts pretty well as also. I don't remember where I put the thing. I went and cut something. So this is pretty close to, so there's going to be a different one, but Basically what I do is put a lineman pull gauge here, and then I do a pull cut through to see kind of how slicey it is. So this one's going to be just about 7 pounds of pull to get from a insert to a pull through for the cut. So that's going to be about 7 pounds. And you figure a utility knife blade, it's going to be about 6. So it's not too far off a mark from a razor blade. And then that's going to be with a S90V blade steel that's going to last longer than your utility blade also. So that's actually a pretty good setup, what it looks like closed for this knife too. And we'll just do some comparison checks so you can see kind of what it looks like in comparison to some other knives out there. So pair 3 for that guy. You have the Scorpio also still available. And then you have your bug out. And then we'll throw in something they got from the sale at Kershaw, which is the Leak with titanium scales on it and that different blade shape. So that's a blade shape that came back. It was gone for a while, came back. So that's what they have for it. So Tuya Knives has been around for a while, so check them out. They're still making their way through. They still have OEM work as well, so you can reach out to them for those things. And then their MOQ's pretty decent. So check those out, but I think this is a really nice one from Dave. So good job, Dave. Good job to Tuya. Check them out on their website for all the other products, as well as going over to the major retailer like Blade HQ and whatnot. So just do a search on it. It'll come up. But this is going to be the NV4, so check it out. And thanks for stopping by the channel. And that's about all I have to say about that one today.